Breaking news today from Washington that has caught the attention of millions of immigrants, families, and employers across the United States and around the world. The U.S. government has confirmed that it is reviewing the Green Card program, and naturally, this has raised many questions, concerns, and even fears. You may be wondering what this really means, whether green cards are being stopped, whether applications will be denied, or whether your own case could be affected. If you or someone you love is waiting for a green card, planning to apply, or already holds permanent resident status, this review matters to you. In this video, we are going to calmly and clearly explain what this review actually means, what is confirmed, what is still being discussed, what could change, what is unlikely to change, and most importantly, what practical steps you can take right now. Our goal here at USA Immigration Explorer is to help you understand the situation without panic, without rumors, and without complicated legal language. First, let's start by clarifying one very important word that is causing a lot of confusion right now: review. When the government says it is reviewing the Green Card program, it does not mean the program is being shut down. It does not mean green cards are canceled. It does not mean your application is automatically in danger. A review simply means that government agencies are taking a close look at how the system currently works. They are analyzing what is working well, what is slow, what is unfair, what is outdated, and what could be improved. Governments regularly review large programs, especially immigration programs, because they affect the economy, families, national security, and labor markets. This review is more like an inspection or evaluation, not an emergency shutdown. So why is this review happening now? There are several reasons. First, green card backlogs are at historic levels. Many people are waiting years and in some categories even decades for permanent residence. Second, processing times have increased significantly, leaving families separated and employers struggling to retain skilled workers. Third, there is growing pressure from businesses, advocacy groups, and lawmakers to modernize the immigration system to reflect today's economy and workforce needs. Finally, there are also political concerns, including border management, fraud prevention, and ensuring the system is fair and efficient. All of these factors together have pushed the government to step back and take a closer look at the green card process as a whole. Now, let's talk about what parts of the green card system may be under review. One key area is family-based green cards. This includes green cards for spouses, children, parents, and siblings of U.S. citizens and permanent residents. The government may be reviewing wait times, country limits, and how quickly these cases are processed. Many families are separated for long periods because of backlogs, and officials are examining whether the current system reflects modern family needs. However, it is important to understand that family-based immigration is written into U.S. law, and a review alone cannot eliminate it. Another area under review is employment-based green cards. These are green cards for workers sponsored by employers, including professionals, skilled workers, and certain investors. The government may look at how quotas are allocated, how labor certifications work, and whether the system is flexible enough to meet current labor shortages in healthcare, technology, construction, and other key industries. There is also discussion about whether processing can be streamlined so that employers and workers are not stuck in limbo for years. Processing times themselves are a major focus. Many applicants are frustrated by delays, repeated requests for evidence, and long interview waits. The review may examine how applications are handled, whether staffing levels are sufficient, and whether technology can be used better to reduce delays. This is actually an area where many immigrants could benefit if improvements are made. Another possible focus is green card interviews. In recent years, interview policies have changed several times, sometimes requiring more in-person interviews and sometimes waiving them. The government may be reviewing whether interviews are being used efficiently and fairly, and whether certain low-risk cases can be approved faster without unnecessary steps. Eligibility rules and documentation requirements may also be examined. This does not mean the government is rewriting the law overnight, but it could mean clarifying confusing rules, updating guidance, or tightening or loosening certain interpretations. Any major legal changes would require Congress, not just a review. Now let's clearly separate what is confirmed from what is still speculation. What is confirmed is that the government is reviewing the green card program. What is confirmed is that agencies are evaluating backlogs, processing efficiency, and overall fairness. What is not confirmed is that green cards will be reduced, frozen, or canceled. What is not confirmed is that new applications will stop being accepted. What is not confirmed is that current green card holders will lose their status. Social media rumors often exaggerate reviews into shutdowns, but there is no official announcement supporting those claims. Let's talk about how this review could affect current applicants. If you already have a green card application pending, the most likely outcome in the short term is no immediate change. Your application will continue to be processed under existing rules. In fact, if the review leads to efficiency improvements, some applicants could eventually see faster processing. However, there is also the possibility of short-term slowdowns as agencies adjust procedures or reallocate resources. That can be frustrating, but it does not mean denial. For future applicants, the review could lead to clearer guidance, updated procedures, or changes in how applications are prioritized. This could be positive if it reduces confusion and delays. On the other hand, if new requirements are introduced later, future applicants may need to meet additional criteria. That is why staying informed is important. If you already hold a green card, this review should not alarm you. Permanent resident status is not affected by a program review. As long as you follow residency rules, avoid serious legal issues, and renew your card when required, your status remains secure. Reviews are about how the system operates, not about stripping status from lawful residents. Now let's talk about potential benefits and risks in a realistic way. On the benefit side, a review can lead to shorter wait times, clearer rules, better communication, and a more humane system. Many reviews in the past have resulted in operational improvements. On the risk side, reviews can sometimes lead to temporary uncertainty, policy shifts, or stricter interpretations of existing rules. That is why preparation and accurate information are so important. So what can you do right now while this review is ongoing? First, if you are eligible to apply for a green card now, do not delay simply because of the review. Delaying can sometimes make things harder if rules change later. Second, make sure your documents are accurate, complete, and up-to-date. Missing documents cause delays regardless of reviews. Third, respond promptly to any official notices or requests for evidence. Fourth, monitor updates from reliable sources, such as official government announcements and trusted immigration information channels. Avoid rumors and panic-driven advice. Let's look at some real-life scenarios. Imagine a worker on an employment visa whose employer is sponsoring a green card. This review may not change their current process, but it could eventually improve processing times. The best step for this worker is to stay in status, keep employment records organized, and follow employer guidance. Now imagine a family-based applicant waiting abroad for a visa number. The review does not erase their place in line. Their priority date remains the same. While waiting is difficult, the review could bring long-term improvements. The key is patience and staying informed. Consider an international student who plans to transition to a green card in the future. This review does not block future opportunities. The student should focus on maintaining legal status, gaining lawful work experience, and planning carefully with accurate information. For someone applying for adjustment of status inside the U.S., the review does not cancel interviews or applications already filed. Continuing to attend biometrics appointments, interviews, and submitting requested documents is essential. One of the biggest fears we hear is that a review means automatic denial or deportation. That is not how reviews work. Another common myth is that green cards will suddenly disappear. Immigration law changes slowly and requires formal processes. Reviews are just one step in evaluating a system. As we come to the end of this update, let's summarize calmly and clearly. The U.S. government is reviewing the green card program. This review is about evaluating and possibly improving how the system works. It is not a shutdown. It is not a cancellation. It does not automatically harm applicants or green card holders. While uncertainty can be stressful, staying informed, prepared, and calm is the best approach. Here at USA Immigration Explorer, our mission is to guide you through complex immigration news with clarity and honesty. If this video helped you understand what is happening, please like it so others can find accurate information. Share it with friends and family who may be worried. Leave a comment if you have questions or want us to cover a specific situation. And don't forget to subscribe to USA Immigration Explorer for reliable, timely, and easy-to-understand U.S. immigration updates. You are not alone in this journey, and we are here to explore it with you.